the ship to work on board. These warrant officers were not quite civilians, not quite sailors, they were in between, like the surgeon was the most famous warrant officer on board the ship. We had a blacksmith on board the ship as well. As you can see, this is a portable forge for the blacksmith. He would repair anything made of metal on board the ship. Of course, what a place to put a forge, a wooden ship. So when the cooks finished cooking, they'd bring the forge over there, place it on the tiles, and then do their work there. So there's lots of warrant officers on board the ship. I talked about the mast, the bowsprit itself here, as you see, made of metal. This was put on board the ship in 1892, the metal mast, when the ship was in danger of not having any masts at all. So these masts here came off a ship called HMS Shah, and she's been broken down. HMS Shah, of course, was used in the fleet reviews. The trouble with HMS Shah was when they were repainting her, the Shah of Persia was actually in the 1880s. They literally had to repaint it very quickly, and the sailor was given a task to write Shah on the side of it. He went over. It was upside down. The Shah of Persia went past, screamed his head off at the Queen's dignitaries, and they had to repaint it very quickly. So that was the ship the mast came on. Okay. There's lots of little stories about this ship as we go around. We're going to make our way over to the gun in a minute. As I said, we've got 104 guns aboard HMS Victory, 12 pounders above us, 24 pounders on this deck, 32 pounders below us, plus 2 carronades. So this is a first-rate ship of the line. Okay. Not original, no. We've got 11 original ones, the rest are lightweight replicas because she's in dry dock. We've had to put the weight all around the ship because of the old timbers here. And the guns you see here are lightweight replicas. The one we go to in a minute is not. So it's original.
Oh, so they have got the originals in the museum. Yeah. But because they're in dry dock and the timbers are getting old now.
It's a lightweight.
Is it? Well, you're going to pick it up? Oh, it's plastic.
Yeah.
But they look. They're still. I don't think they're lifted up.
They still feel cold in it, don't they?
Yeah, but it's because the timbers are. They replaced some there. With some corking.
Yeah, they're going to take the weight. I expect they're cast from the.
That was a mess table.
I expect they're cast from the original moulds of the original
So
ones.
everything's all flexible, ready-made, so you can literally
I expect so.
get it to use
Use
it.
the original ones as
I thought they were real. They
Like
look
the
real, don't
officers'
they?
cabins,
Yeah,
the officers' cabin you can literally take it apart in 10 minutes.
You've been in captain for maybe about.
I haven't seen the officer's cabin last time.
They're doing this right at the front.
They're doing that now. Yeah, so. No, it was the captain's cabin.
Was it? I didn't have one. He was the airman. Didn't he have a place?
He did it further down, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, this was the ship it was on. There was a separate captain. He was the boss of the whole fleet.
But the captain actually had the best cabin because he was captain it. And he was just the ship. He was the master of.
no, he's very different from
I don't know why he chose this one to go on. He could have gone on any of the 27 of them.
This is a bigger one, isn't it? Is it the flagship?
Martinet captain invented in these.
What captain?
So very harsh. Martinet is the local name.
Yeah, this is
See, that's over there.
chicken.
Cast 1801 and used at the Battle of Trafalgar. They could fire the gun from one firing to another in 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds. And that was using the flint and steel, which was a invention used on the Brown Bess musket and then made bigger for the guns. The French and Spanish were still using a lighted match to light the fuse on the guns, and that was a lot slower. They were firing the guns every 3 minutes, so our 1.5 minutes was a great technological leap
Yeah,
forward.
the original, I suppose.
Okay, we'll make our way down to the lower gun deck.
Most of it's original.
Supposed to
Clean it out.
powder, didn't they?
Yeah, clean them all out, didn't they?
All every time. And the cannons of the stuff on it, he's down with that.
It's cotton wool. That's the case if you can get stuck in it.
Yeah.
Looks like there would have been a staircase there as well.
Um,
Yeah, this bit we're on now originates from 1814. Yeah. The ship was given a massive refit in 1814.
Look at the decks, not even straight.
Portsmouth dockyard on, well, Portsmouth Harbour on the Gosport side. Okay. So now we're on the lower gun deck, folks. You saw the stove above us. The men would have 3 meals a day. The sailors would all live on this deck here. 460 men could live down here at one time. Their 3 meals a day would be porridge in the morning. This porridge was made with rolled oats, cold water, brown sugar and molasses. And that's served up to these men. You see there's always a little level on there, so it's all portioned out. So then men go back to work, they have their midday meal about between 12 and 1 o'clock. Their midday meal was literally a stew made from beef, pork or fish. And this is served up with dried peas, beans and vegetables. Okay, so this was a very highly nutritious at the beginning, because you had fresh meat on board the ship and also fresh vegetables, but as time went on, you went to dried vegetables. Livestock on board the ship, when that was used up, they went down to salted provisions, whereas the meat was kept in barrels of salt. So the salt had to be flushed out of the meat before you cooked it. That's why we had so much water on board, 300 tons of water on board the ship. Okay, so that's your midday meal, hot stew, lovely. Your evening meal will be ship's biscuits, butter and cheese. The ship's biscuits are brown flour, salt, sugar and water, and they're baked twice till they're rock hard. And before you eat one of these, give it a knock, because there could be maggots and weevils living inside that biscuit because it's been stored in bags in the hold for so long. Before you eat this, check it out, see anything wriggling around. If not, just put your butter and cheese with it and eat away. If not, eat it in the hammock in the dark so it doesn't see what the stomach's not going to worry about. Good news is, guys, you get to wash this down with 8 pints of beer a day. That's a gallon of beer per man, and it's about 2% alcohol, so not very strong. Just strong enough to keep it in the lift and rehydrate you. Okay, water was not drunk on board the ship because that could be full of germs and bacteria. Make our way down to the orlop deck, then down the hold. But if you see these holes around you, this is where the hammocks would be strung up. 460 sailors would sleep.
Oh, these?
Oh, yeah.
You'll see some hammocks hanging up down in the orlop deck as well. When you finish with your hammock,
But it's stunk on here, Richard.
that was a bit of mustard done,
you
wasn't
put
it?
it in a bundle.
You don't
I've
need
had
much
it
next
all
week.
day.
Look at the floor's not even straight.
Netting which is around the quarter deck. That's where you store it.
Where's duty free?
It's got the
Yeah,
number
dude.
on.
You can get a bottle of whiskey.
Don't ship or device. It's quite social. Okay. Right, we're going to make our way down to the orlop deck, but that's where the manger was through there, and that's what livestock were kept. Cows, pigs, sheep and goats. And during a battle, of course, they're the first things over the side. You don't want animals tearing around the ship during the heat of battle. Imagine a pig. Frightened pigs aren't nice things to get in front of.
What's the big one here?
Anchor cable. This is the anchor cable here, the big fat one, and then you've got the messenger cable which drags it along the deck. And that's attached to a great capstan at the end. And to slow the anchor cable down as you use the capstan, you attach it around these bits. These are called riding bits. They're part of the structure of the ship, also you can lock anchors around, anchor cables around. You can see the wear marks when you pull out. Okay, this way. It's a big old bit of overpass. Watch your heads, guys.
So there's a small anchor cable.
Yeah.
Just a small one. I
I
had that.
chose your one day with that, but you could chop it to a knot, isn't it?
You just wrap it around the whole front of the car, wouldn't you? Most you still have snapped.